people get involved in your campaign. They say, you know what, I love this woman, I love what she's doing, she's fighting for us. This is John Villarreal reporting for Conservative New Media.
Conservative New Media peeps, what's up? It's me, JDV, the game god, the former host of GameSpot TV, the guy that gives you all the best reviews. Brucey from GTA 4, that's what the strong rumors say, and we've had videos on that, whatever, my personal opinion. And all the rest. Now, we just reviewed Medal of Honor, the single player. I showed you some stuff, we did the review preview. Now I'm going to talk to you about the multiplayer. Now, I had high hopes.
And good news and bad news. First, bad.
Now I had high hopes for this game on the multiplayer. And in some ways it delivered, and in some ways it fell a little short. I want to show you the multiplayer and show you what I think and what I mean about that. Let's get into it right now of where the strengths and weaknesses are. So here we've got the multiplayer action. This was done by DICE, so I'm very excited to jump in this and just see what we've got here. Here we see the multiplayer. Looks great, plays fast, as long as you have a good server. Capture the flag like DICE is used to. It's actually playing extremely fast. I like it. Got their revenge skills. Nice. Nice. There we go. Back off. Nice, got him. Smoked him. As you can see, I was one of the top scoring people there. This is literally my first full game. Okay, so now you're able to see a little bit of the multiplayer. Now, and there's something I want to say too about the single player, going back to that. There is something called Tier 1, which is basically you have a chance to sort of win ribbons and medals and stuff like that once you finish a level. So it's kind of cool. It gives you that added value. So there is a little bit more there that I like. The other thing I wanted to mention about the single player before I get to the multiplayer is, you know, there is, what I like is they took out a lot of the trophies of really silly things that don't belong in a shooter, like, oh, find this many hidden things, this and that, whatever. It's a shooter. You're there to blow things up and take out enemies. So I like that. They made it a lot cleaner. The trophies make a lot more sense. I think that's a good way to go. Now, let's get to the multiplayer again. Now, again, part of this is that in games it becomes relative, meaning that, you know, how good a game is a lot of it is judged on how good other games are. The bottom line is, for me, the Battlefield Bad Company, the first one and now the second one, is the absolute high water mark for a multiplayer shooter, definitely at least on PS3, and I think on all consoles. Nothing else can match that. Now, they had DICE working, who makes Battlefield Bad Company, working with EALA to make this one in the multiplayer experience. Does it reach that level? No, it doesn't. There are things that it just fell down on. What's so great about Battlefield Bad Company is that every class has its strengths and weaknesses. Every class in tactics and techniques or vehicle, whatever, can be defeated by, you know, something else. So it's this constant sort of chess game. There are certain things that are better than others. Obviously, if you're great in a copter, you can rip up on people. But with this one, you lost some of that. The best way to describe it for people that really like shooters is it's better than a Modern Warfare multiplayer. It's something of a cross between Battlefield Bad Company multiplayer and a Modern Warfare multiplayer. That's the easiest way I can sort of put this. Where it kind of has that kind of vibe and feel of the Modern Warfare stuff with some of the elements. You saw some of the emplacements. You saw some of the light tanks. I mean, you know, that looked a lot like what we'd see in Battlefield, but kind of worked a little bit differently, and there wasn't repair stuff. So, and you know, those other things that you see in Battlefield, it did play very fast. It is a major improvement on a lot of multiplayer for shooters. I'm not against it. I just don't think that it's I don't think it's at that caliber. I think the games today should be taking it to that next level, of that really strong, immersive multiplayer experience that you really, really look forward to. I don't think that we had that here. That was disappointing, but it is good. It is worth playing. If you're going to buy the game, you won't, I don't know if I want to say you won't be disappointed, but you'll get good value out of that. But in terms of something where you're buying it for the multiplayer experience, or you're looking for that best multiplayer, this isn't it in my personal opinion. So, but if you're not even sure about my review, I would say rent it first, check it out, try it, see what you think. There is a lot to like, but it just didn't meet that next level that I was hoping for. So, because I had high hopes for this. Overall, again, excellent game. Very excited about it. Definitely worth buying. Definitely worth renting. Check it out. The single player, in my personal opinion, is better than the multiplayer experience, and that's about where it's at. But that's frankly most games out there, and hopefully we will see more people pushing the boundaries where the multiplayer is actually better than the single player, like with Battlefield Bad Company and some others like that. So there you go. And Red Dead Redemption is not so bad with the multiplayer. It's, you know, the single player game's better, but it's still good too. Anyway, for Conservative New Media, I'm John D. Villarreal. I'm the Game God, and we will see you next time.